From WCYB, this is News 5 at 6.
Sponsored by Powell Valley National Bank, presented by UVA Wise.
Well, welcome into News 5 at 6. We are in front of the historic Inn at Wise as WCYB celebrates 70 years. Good evening. I'm Kristen Kwan.
And I'm Casey Getz. What a great time we've had so far from 5 to 6 o'clock. We got 30 more minutes left to go. We are in downtown Wise. They shut down Main Street for us, so we have live music. Dave was just dancing a second ago. It is a party out here tonight. Beautiful weather.
It is. We are so excited to be here. Awesome weather. It is great.
All right, well, if you happen to be staying in Wise or just visiting for the day in the heart of cool country, one family is proving the lands can produce more than just minerals.
Yeah, News 5's John Nordello takes us to Mountain Rose Vineyards and explains how their work is rooted in both tradition and community.
We generally pick maybe 4,000 to 6,000 pounds off this little hillside.
Mountain Rose Vineyards started from an ambitious dream.
He said, I decided I don't want to be an engineer. He said, I want to be a winemaker. I said, are you crazy? We live in Wise County.
It's kind of like living your dream. Like, I came up with something in school, and then that's what I decided to do. And let's be honest, I've never really had another job.
Similar to fine wine, 22 years later, this vineyard has aged gracefully, becoming a staple for the people of Wise County.
People were really supportive. We never had a winery here. I think it kind of raised, in our mind, the status of Wise County.
The vineyard is family-owned and operated, and it offers a wide assortment of wine.
We have a good variety of them, from dry to sweet, and we have carbonated wine, and now we're making a hard cider.
What makes this vineyard so unique is that everything you see around me used to be coal mining land. And one thing that makes it extra special is this dirt, which can give the grapes a very unique flavor.
The soil's relatively poor, but grapes like kind of poor soil. So I think it creates a little more even profile, good balance in the wines.
From land that once fueled the region's industry, now comes something different. Which is why the wine produced at Mountain Rose is named after coal seams found in Wise County.
Kind of honor the heritage of what came before us and to where we come from without forgetting, growing too big for ourselves.
For the Lawson family, every bottle produced and every customer served is proof that the next chapter of this land can be written in wine. In Wise County, John Nordello, News 5, WCYB.
News 5's Rebecca Pepin is just down the road at UVA Wise. She's had some fun. She was in the library at 5 o'clock. Then she was in the nursing lab at 5:30. Got an up-close and personal look at what that has to offer. Rebecca now going to wrap it up for us over at UVA Wise right now.
That's right, Casey. The school opened in the fall of 1954, and wow, what a beautiful location. This is just a gorgeous campus to come to, walk around, check out some games. The athletics are really great here. Some of the top programs here include nursing, education, business. It's just such a special place, and I have a couple of nursing students here who are ready to wave goodbye from UVA Wise. Hey, ladies. I'm going to send it back to you in downtown.
Keeping a 100-year-old tradition alive in Wise County. We'll have a closer look at a historic outdoor drama.
Plus, a New York Times best-selling author from Wise County making it on the big screen with a movie based on her roots, what she had to say about her experience.
We Salute You is brought to you by Johnson City Honda.
We continue our salute to local veterans and active military personnel. Tonight, we recognize Brandon Richardson of Wise County. Brandon is currently serving in the U.S. Army stationed at Fort Moore, Georgia. Brandon Richardson, we thank you for your service and we salute you.
For more than 100 years, the Trail of the Lonesome Pine has told an iconic story here in Wise County.
Yeah, the tradition has been kept alive through an outdoor theater in Big Stone Gap. News 5's Mara St. Marie spoke with the chair of the production about the significance of the play.
Behind me is the Barbara Pauley Theater, home to the production of the Trail of the Lonesome Pine, which celebrates local culture and history. Trail of the Lonesome Pine is a novel written in 1908 centering a love story in Appalachia.
And it's a historical story because it tells about our people here.
Since 1963, this theater has told that story through a play adaptation. Chair of the production says she is honored to keep this tradition alive for 63 years.
We're really proud of it, proud to be here and be able to continue this for our children to see.
She says this play has become a generational tradition for residents and families.
Once they get here and they get involved and they're vested, with their child or however they got here, there's a love for this drama that is hard to explain.
That love continues to keep Wise County's heritage alive, but it also maintains the tradition of live theater.
Live theater, I think, is so important, especially with what's happening with the AI and things like that. Now, you're getting the real thing. If you go to one of our schools and see a show, or you come here, you're getting the hard work that these people have put in.
You can watch Trail of the Lonesome Pine every Friday and Saturday from June to August. In Big Stone Gap, Mara St. Marie, News 5, WCYB.
New York Times best-selling author Adriana Trigiani grew up in Wise County, and she ended up writing a series of books based in her hometown, Big Stone Gap, with the debut novel hitting the silver screen. News 5's Rebecca Pepin recently spoke with her to talk about the movie, the books, and her roots.
So what we do is we come in with a journal.
Adriana Trigiani's father moved the whole family to Southwest Virginia from Pennsylvania to open a sewing factory.
7 kids under the age of 10 with my mom, and we just loved it.
She grew up in Big Stone Gap here on West 2nd Street North. You can now get a tour of her childhood home through the museum.
I thought everything was dramatic and very theatrical in Big Stone Gap. They had the outdoor drama, and I loved all that stuff. It was, I felt like I was living inside a movie.
And in the fall of 2013, the town became an actual movie set for the filming of Big Stone Gap, bringing in stars like Ashley Judd, Patrick Wilson, Whoopi Goldberg, and Jenna Elfman. Adriana and I emceeing a parade as the stars made their way through town for the movie's premiere.
The whole thing was challenging, magical, beautiful, crazy. It mirrored growing up here. It was all that and more.
Adriana telling me the town came together in a big way for this production. Just something people here tend to do. One of the biggest reasons she has never forgotten her roots, this community.
I'm back here a few times a year because I miss my friends and I love it. My mother passed away, and I also felt like, what good is anything if I don't come home and at least try to bear witness to the talent here.
A racetrack that has been a part of the Wise community for over 50 years. A closer look in sports.
For my life, I was shaking like a leaf on a tree. He was long and lean, big and mean.
This Storm Track 5 weather forecast is sponsored by Eastman Credit Union.
This has truly been a lot of fun that we have had here in Wise, celebrating 70 years on the air, WCYB, with your local celebration town in Wise, right here in front of the Inn at Wise. Beautiful shot there, and I guess you can't see it, but I can see it. It's a nice view. Anyway, let's talk about some weather. It's been nice and it's been warm, but it has been windy. This is a live look toward the UVA campus in Wise, and right now we do have temperatures still pretty mild. Let's put the numbers on there, and I can show you that we have right now a current temperature of 70 degrees. Yeah, the magic 7-0. Still west-southwest wind at 15 with higher gusts. Mild temperatures now to warm temperatures. In fact, our normal high is in the low 60s, and we're pushing mid-upper 70s now in northeast Tennessee and even into southwestern Virginia. A little cooler across some of the higher elevations. But there is a front. This does have some impact on us tomorrow, producing some strong to severe storms tonight across portions of the Ohio Valley. You can see those storms will continue to erupt and slide eastward as we go through the evening and overnight. The line will be weakening. But as far as this evening, mild, gusty winds, yes. But even by 11 p.m., we're still in the 60s, and lows only dropping down to about 55 to 60 for lows. So it'll be definitely a mild start to Friday, probably some sunshine as well. But that storm system that is causing the severe weather with watches in effect, severe and tornado with several clusters of severe storms right now. And you can see that enhanced risk of severe weather in the red. So they're quite a dangerous situation developing there, and we just got the ingredients coming together. Look at that hot air, 85 in Louisville, 92 now in St. Louis, but some cold winter air, 26 now in Minot, 30 in International Falls. So that dynamics and the overall threat of severe weather diminishes considerably as this front approaches tomorrow. In fact, we'll probably stay dry through midday. Showers move in first southeast Kentucky, southwest Virginia. Late afternoon and evening could be downpour, maybe even a little rumble or two of thunder. Even maybe a steady rain for a couple of hours as we go into the late afternoon, especially into the evening for the Tri-Cities. But between 9 and midnight, I think that rain will come to an end, and maybe about 2/10 to locally up to a half-inch of rain. We need that. It's not going to be a significant rain necessarily, but we do need it. But the temperatures will start out in the 60s and 70s, dropping pretty quickly tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon across southwest Virginia. We'll fall off more into Saturday morning in the Tri-Cities. In fact, you can see by Saturday morning we'll be looking at temperatures near freezing, upper 20s in the mountains, and with gusty winds and sunshine, highs only around 50 to 55. Near freezing and frost conditions likely Sunday morning. Sunshine, it looks like mid-60s for highs. So we're going to see a brief cool down, but a rapid warm up as we head into early next week. Near 70 with increasing clouds Monday, near 80 on Tuesday and Wednesday. Could be a couple of showers, maybe some unsettled weather, getting more of a foothold in our forecast by Thursday or Friday of next week. But overall, the great weather we've had today is going to continue, but turning colder by the weekend.
Storm Track 5 weather cameras are sponsored by Ingalls. With complete coverage from both sides of the state line, this is the State Line Sports Zone.
Welcome into sports, coming to you from Coburn, Virginia, and the beautiful Lonesome Pine Raceway. This racetrack has been a part of the Wise County community for more than 50 years. It's currently undergoing some renovations that promoters hope will help move it into the next 50 years.
The racetrack's been around since 1972, which is, has a rich history with a lot of different folks in the racing world.
For many in the local racing community, this is a hidden gem nestled in the mountains of southwest Virginia, where some of the biggest names of racing in the 70s and 80s cut their teeth on the short tracks.
Including Dale Earnhardt. He raced here for a number of years. Won a lot of races. Alan Kowicki's been here, Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin.
But over the years, time and a short stint as a dirt track has been hard on this 3/8 mile track. So new owner and promoter Joey Owens is giving this historic bull ring a facelift.
Unfortunately, it's kind of weathered the storm over the years, and not been a lot of upgrades done. And as we know, the racing world has changed, and just in general, the things around the facility is outdated.
As a former competitor at Lonesome Pine, Owen says he's doing this because he recognizes the importance of this track to this community.
The racetrack has been here for a long time. As we mentioned, has a lot of history to it, and it's something that a lot of people enjoy. The racing world. It's had its struggles up and down over the last several years, and I think bringing it back to the modern era will help get young people involved and get people more interested in the track itself.
Lonesome Pine is currently a member of the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Weekly Racing Series. They open up competition on April 4th. Andrew will have the rest of the day's sports tonight at 11. They will wrap things up from the NYs when we come back.
Well, this is the first time we've had a live band on our 70th anniversary tour. The band you've been hearing all afternoon and evening is Ron Short and the Possum Playboys.
Yes, and it has been amazing to hear. Ron Short actually moved to Wise County in the 60s, and that's where he found his love for music. Short has played festivals all across the Tri-Cities, including Rhythm and Roots and the Blue Highway Festival in Big Stone Gap.
He's even taken his talents internationally and has been featured several times on our noon show. Short also started the Mountain Music School at Mountain Empire Community College to teach others across Appalachia the love for music.
We are just run over with talent here. It's just incredible to me. And that's why I started the Mountain Music School, because I knew that there were young kids who, if they didn't get introduced to music early, they might pass them by in their life. So I started Mountain Music School, and workshops for riders to encourage people. So we're not going to be able to completely replace coal mining, but music and culture, storytelling, festivals, they're beginning to bring money into the area because people are coming from everywhere.
Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us for our 70th anniversary special here in Wise County. We have had so much fun.
What I've enjoyed most is just talking to the people and their experience of watching us over the years and how much they appreciate us, and we got to show them how much we appreciate them as well.
Absolutely. The community here has been great.
And thank you to everybody for the mayor, the police, all the people out here helping keep us safe, keep everybody safe, shutting down downtown. This was no small task to do this. I think they shut it down at 10 o'clock this morning, so it's been several hours. We really appreciate the hospitality here. And mark your calendars. Next month in April, we will be at the Carter Fold in Hilton, Scott County. That'll be on April the 16th.
I'm looking forward to that one. Davey, we're doing some dancing tonight. Maybe you'll be doing some dancing in Hilton.
That would be the perfect place to try it out again. I did do a little dancing. I don't know if I got on TV, but there were a lot more laughter.
Krista got it on her phone.
I got it, trust me.
So you can put it on Facebook.
I might just do that. Look on Facebook for that. All right, thanks for joining us, everyone. We appreciate you. Have a great night.